Sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, you're not.
Here comes Sailing Sunday.
Yeah. Brittany said your anchor broke.
Oh yeah,
Or something. And she's like, oh yeah, three guys can go around and give him a hand. I was like, yeah, well, you know, when I got up at 7, so I didn't want to wake him up. She goes, oh, he said to come over in the morning. Well, it's a bit late now, it's 10 o'clock.
It's still morning.
Yeah.
If you want it, Sailing Sisu. If you dare, Sailing Sisu, you live. Sailing Sisu, life for me. One life, one more mile to go. One more time, it's the only way you know. One life, one more mile to go. One more time, it's the only way you know.
We broke the tip off our Mantus anchor. It got stuck and we did not know where it was stuck, but normally if it is in deep sand or deep mud or something like that, we can just move over and it will come free. So we use the engines to see whether we can get it free, but it seems like it was too much for the tip and it broke down. So the tip is very important apparently, otherwise it doesn't dig in. But we have a spare Mantis somewhere here, so I need to get it out. And it is, I think, somewhere here. Oh, there it is. I put these ropes around it so that these sharp points don't break something. It's very heavy. This thing is damn heavy.
Just don't puncture the picks.
That will not be a good thing. Yo! Super heavy. Yo.
Yeah. Oh, what happened?
Man,
The bolt came off, did it?
no, this tip here broke off here. So it's welded right here.
You're kidding me.
So
Is that a Mantis?
this, yeah, Mantis.
Can't put that on camera.
Expensive Mantis, not just a Mantis.
Yeah. He got it in Turkey. So it's genuine fake Mantis.
And I actually ordered it from Mantis himself.
Really?
Yeah, well, I was still in Flickr.
You're not gonna like this.
I even have a, if you want to buy one, just use SISU as a code and you get 20% discount.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You want me to charge it around that way?
You charge it. Yeah, just try on.
Oh, what a bummer. That really sucks, guys.
And you know, we were there and the chain jumped. We went for a shallow spot where there's sand. Because we can see like here, it's dark spots, right?
Yeah.
So we were looking for a sand spot and then dropped the anchor right while we were over it and we tested it and it jumped. So we said no. We tried a couple of times, right?
Yeah, about 3 times.
So we tried a couple of times and then we decided no, this is not right. We'd rather come to places like here. We've got this massive anchor here and Ryan from Sailing Sunday is with us. Pietro is keeping Sisu in place. So we need now to go and try and drop the anchor. And the wind is picking up. So Ryan from Sailing Sunday is helping us here. Lots of wheat. There's the anchor remote.
Okay, thank you. Yep, I got it.
Just be careful for your toes. Should we put a indemnity form?
Yeah.
Look at that tip, completely broken off at the weighted point. You think it will? Oh! Now don't puncture your tender. Well, you can maybe let it lie sideways, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's good there.
I just hope that this windlass will pick up the bigger anchor.
What size windlass do you have?
I think I don't. How do you measure the size?
Oh, I'm not sure. You'll have to, yeah, sorry. What? I mean,
I know it's a. It can handle a 38 kilogram because this is what I have, and they said that's the maximum.
oh, okay, yeah.
And now we're going to put in 10 kilograms of anchor more. But I reckon we already anchored once in. Just sorry, must I pull you a little bit backwards?
Yeah, I'm right. So I've got a 1200 watt windlass, and I've got 30 kilo anchor, and that just struggles.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Now we anchored once in 30 meters of water. So that is 2 kilogram per meter chain. So I reckon that is what, 20 kilograms
Yeah.
extra. So we just should not go into 30 meters of water.
Yeah.
But in 20 meters of water we're still good. I'm not sure it will fit, but
we're all pretty generally gentle with our gear, aren't we?
yeah. We always worry because I mean the gear is our lifeline.
Put a couple of turns on here,
Okay.
so that I can leave that for you.
Okay, thank you. There we go, I'm back.
Oh, just what we need right now. Got a huge
Swell's coming.
Got a bit of swell coming here. Oh frick.
A little bit.
You know what? All I'm going to do is film this for your entertainment, guys. So here it comes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Try my best to do it as quick as possible.
3, 2, 1. Here it is. Oh no. I can't even film
Oh
it.
my goodness.
I'm spinning around.
Yeah, please.
Oh, that just spun me around the tender. We're just checking to make sure the anchor
Water level.
picks up all right with this. The anchor. We're checking if the anchor winch is strong enough for this 50 kilo anchor.
If the windlass is strong enough.
Yeah, the wind. Yeah.
Lots of fast moving jet skis and boats in this bay, so hopefully they will see me. Let's take the plunge. That anchor is missing.
And always stuck in a good way.
I think that anchor is so buried so deep away.
We're not going anywhere.
It looks like we only have a chain out. It's gone, it's in the sand, gone.
Oh.
So we tested it quite good. There's a reef close by, so we actually just anchored next to the reef. So we will actually drag all along here, if we ever drag on a 50 kg anchor.
Yeah.
But it is solidly set, the way it should be.
Brilliant.
They let me know that the fluke, Mantus Anchor fluke is at RLR yachting. So I'm on my way to get our Mantus fluke. Awesome service. This is a shop behind me. And this is the big ass fluke anchor that I got. So taking it back to Sisu. It is really very kind of Gauchi Borda to actually allow me to use them for a shipping address to get the anchor here. And now it's up to me and Pietro to try and change it. I need to find space on Tepex for 2 anchors, and we will be basically drifting around, and Pietro need to do steering while I change the anchors. It's going to be a tough one. Where do we put 2 big ass anchors on Tepex? We broke this Mantis, and what happened that day, we are a little bit unclear exactly as to what transpired, but we were trying to set the anchor, and from what we could see on a chain that's jumping was that we were in shallow sand and no deep sand. So we tried a couple of times to find deep sand and we couldn't find deep sand. And then the last time that we just decided, okay, this is not it, this is not a good spot. We will try to just go to another bay. And I think at the last moment, it must have hooked onto a reef or volcanic rocks. It's a complete volcanic island. So it might be that it was hooking somewhere on a ledge. And when we were coming up, there was also a lot of traffic, pleasure boats and speed boats going around, which creates this awful wakes. So I think a combination of that, that the wake was coming up and down and we were trying to raise the anchor up, but it just went snap, bang, and then we were free, and we thought, wow, that was strange. And when we lifted the anchor up, the tip was missing. So that happened. Luckily we have a spare anchor. Normally other guys have a lighter anchor for a storm anchor. I went for a very heavy anchor for the storm anchor, and we could replace the anchor while we wait for Mantis. And I must say, Mantis was absolutely spot on, fast. We sent an email with the photos and explanation what happened, and I said, no worries, give me an address and we will send you a fluke for free. And that was over a weekend. They did it, I think the long weekend started on Friday. We broke the anchor tip on Thursday afternoon. Luckily it was America, was still waking up. So when I sent the email off, and the local agents for Mantis, they were like, it's not going to happen. And then Mantis just came back and says, no worries sir, just give us an address, we will send you the fluke right away. And I sent it that same, I would say almost the same hour, because after the long weekend in Malta, the fluke was there. The guys called me and says, hey, come, your fluke is here. And I was surprised that the service was so fast and spot on. It was DHL Express, and it landed on the desk within 4 days. So we only had the storm anchor for the weekend basically. That we had to be careful where we set the anchor because we were not sure this windlass will be able to carry a 50 kilogram anchor from a great depth with the chain as well. So I would, Mantis, they stand by their lifetime warranty and they are very responsive, very supportive. Just no questions asked. They just send it. It's amazing. No, good on you, Mantis.